Girl, you got me shook from the way your body looks. Got me riding hooks, got me feeling like a rook. I don't do it by the book, but with you I'll take a look. Don't know what your mama took, sweet and spicy like a cook, yeah. I'll keep it real, let's make a deal. Buy you a meal if you just let me feel. Get out your heels, grab on the wheel. Back to my place at the top of the hill. Don't ever regress, I know what's next. She need a fresh, I'll be back in a sec. Look at the legs, don't make me big. Back to the room, let me show you my best. Yeah, your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb.
Ano ba yan? Talo na naman tayo. Pangatlong laro na natin to. Wala pa tayong ni isang panalo.
Diba, ayusin mo naman kasi.
Ano pre?
Hirap naman ng ano mo. Hindi namin makita yung mga kalaban. Pak naman ng araw mo.
Kasama mo yung araw pre.
Ano na, mag-custom na lang.
Gusto muna tayo.
Kaya custom mo.
Nga, try
Ano na natin yung mga hero.
Try natin i-compete ang tamang pwesto at distansya para may tama natin ang mga pagkakamali natin.
Dahil tinama yung pagkakamali.
Mare. Kano? Salubungin. 1, 2, 3, go!
Wala na bala mag-stream.
Bumili siya dito sa dito siya bumili spring.
Marloudy.
Nasa 9 meters tapos bumili siya. After 9 meters, bumili siya. Ay.
Create a S2T, V2T, and A2T graph of the boom bot before it accelerates and it explodes. Given the acceleration 0.5625 meter per second squared and t is equal to 4 seconds. Solution: A2T is equal to 0.5625 meter per second squared. Vt is equal to integral of A2T dt. Vt is equal to integral of 0.5625 dt. Vt is equal to 0.5625 t. St is equal to integral of Vt dt. St is equal to integral of 0.5625 t dt. St is equal to 0.5625 t squared. S2t is equal to S multiplied by the time which is 4. So, 0.5625 multiplied by 4 squared. S in 4 seconds is equal to 9 meter. V dash t or V2t is equal to V multiplied by the 4 seconds is equal to 0.5625 times 4. Velocity in 4 seconds is equal to 2.25 meter per second.
Ulit.
Wait, ulit.
For us to locate the enemies, we have to know the velocity before it reaches the highest point, maximum height, the velocity at the highest point, and the final velocity of Sova's skill as it goes down, using the given points of acceleration due to gravity and a total time of 8.5 seconds. The formulas that we will use to find the required problems are delta S is equal to initial velocity times time plus 1/2 times the acceleration and the time squared. Final velocity is equal to initial velocity plus the acceleration times time. And the last one would be the final velocity squared minus the initial velocity squared is equal to 2 times the acceleration times the delta S.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
For the first solution, the required problem is the velocity before it reaches the highest point. And the formula that we're going to use is the final velocity is equal to initial velocity plus the acceleration times time, wherein the final velocity is equal to 0 as Sova's scale goes up, equal to initial velocity, which is the required problem, plus the acceleration, that is negative 9.806 meter per second squared, times the time, which is 4.25 seconds. Next step is that we have to transpose the initial velocity because that is the required problem, and the sign of it will become negative, equal to negative 9.806 meter per second squared times 4.25 seconds. And the answer would be negative 41.676 meter per second. We have to multiply the negative signs, and the final answer of our first solution would be positive 41.676 meter per second. For the second solution, we are going to find the delta S, or the maximum height that Sova's scale reached. For us to find the delta S, we are going to use the formula delta S is equal to initial velocity times time plus 1/2 times the acceleration times the time squared. For that, delta S is equal to the initial velocity, that is 41.676 meter per second, times the time, 4.25 seconds, plus 1/2 times the acceleration, that is negative 9.806 meter per second squared, times the time squared, which is 4.25 seconds. And the final answer for solution number 2 is delta S is equal to 88.560 meters. For solution number 3, the required problem is the velocity at the highest point. Our velocity is equal to 0 because there is a short stop when reaching the maximum height. For our fourth solution, the required problem is the final velocity of Sova's scale as it goes down. And the equation that we're going to use is final velocity squared minus initial velocity squared is equal to 2 times the acceleration times the delta S. Therefore, the final velocity squared is equal to the initial velocity, which is 0 meter per second as Sova's scale goes down, plus 2 times 9.806 meter per second squared of acceleration times delta S of 88.560 meters. And our final velocity squared is equal to 6,947.389 meters squared over second squared. For us to get the final answer for our final velocity, we have to eliminate the squared. So we have to equate them both sides by the square root. We will get the final answer of the final velocity, which is 41.676 meter per second.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path.